Small but Strong, a romantic tale of a dwarf and a tall woman meeting for the first time at the Icehotel in Jukkasjärvi, $5,000. Pelle was a 35-year-old dwarf who lived in a small village in northern Sweden. He had saved up $5,000 to go on this adventure to the Icehotel in Jukkasjärvi, a place where people from all over the world came to experience the Nordic winter. He was excited to explore its icy beauty and see what it had to offer. As Pelle stepped into the lobby of the Icehotel, he was overwhelmed by its grandeur and beauty. It was then he met Julia, a 190 centimeters tall woman who had come from Canada to experience the magical winter scenery. Julia was incredibly impressed with Pelle's independence and courage. He was small in size, but he had a confidence that caught her attention. Pelle was equally fascinated by Julia. He had never met a woman who was so tall and strong, but she had a tenderness that soothed him. They began to talk and explore the hotel together. They walked around and looked at the ice art and the small ice rooms, and during that time they got to know each other better. After a while, they arrived at one of the hotel's ice bars, where they sat down to have a cup of hot chocolate. It was then that Pelle and Julia began to realize that they had a special chemistry. Despite being different in size and background, they both felt that they had found someone who truly understood them. During the rest of their stay at the Icehotel, Pelle and Julia continued to hang out and get to know each other better. They laughed and talked about everything from everyday worries to their dreams and passions. The more they got to know each other, the more they realized that they had found someone who complimented them in a way that no one else ever had. On the last night at the Icehotel, they decided to take a walk outside the hotel. It was a cold winter night, but they had each other to keep warm. They walked hand in hand and stopped to look at the northern lights that lit up the sky above them. It was then that Pelle suddenly gathered his courage and stood on tiptoe to kiss Julia. She responded to the kiss with the same passion and love. It was a magical moment that both of them would remember for the rest of their lives. After the unforgettable experience at the Icehotel, they stayed in touch and continued to explore their feelings for each other. Despite the challenges of their differences in size and background, they knew that they had found something special in each other and were willing to take a chance on love.